Hi, my name is Shen, and welcome to my guide to, well, Warlock. As promised a few days ago, Warlock deck. So, I've been so fortunate to get a special card, but that will be shown at the end. So, Warlock, how do you play Warlock? Warlock is all about having a little bit of sacrifice, having a little bit of damage to yourself, but also having very powerful cards like this one. Destroy a demon, restore 5 health to your hero. So when you have a thing like Blood Imp or Flame Imp on your field, or even a Void Walker, a low HP Void Walker, then you can just sacrifice them and replenish 5 HP that you so direly need at times. So, I'm going to put a deck together now and you will have to watch. No, and you will just have to see what I will put in to have a guide to your own deck. So Sacrificial Pact is all nice and all that, but we do not have that many demons. So Soulfire. Soulfire is a very powerful ability when you're out of cards. Say you only have Soulfire in your hand and you can just play it. 4 damage, no rebound. But if you really need to deal 4 damage, you are willing to sacrifice a card, you can just have it in your deck as well. Corruption. Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn destroyed. Very powerful, very good. Creep minion removal. Always nice to have. Mortal Coil. Yes. What does Mortal Coil do? Mortal Coil deals 1 damage to a minion, and if that kills it, you can draw a card. What that means is this is a spell card, so you can boost it up by let's see what do we have? Spell. You can boost it up by him, or by him, or by him, or by him, or by him. You know what I mean. So when I have Dalaran Mage on my field, then Mortal Coil would deal 2 damage, and if that kills it, I can even draw a card. That's cool. No, go back. There we go. Okay. Power Overwhelming. Give a friendly minion 4/4/4 until the end of turn, then it dies horribly. So if you're sure your minion might just die next round, you might as well power it up and kill it afterwards. So it killed something at least. So even if you get like polymorph on your or hacks on one of your precious strong or even weak minions, you can still power it up and make that sheep mad. Anyway, I'm putting it in because it's nice to have. Blood Imp, very powerful as long as your opponent is not a mage, for example. Or well, actually any class has some sort of AoE that they can use against you. So if you open up with a Blood Imp, that's cool. A mage usually doesn't have an Arcane Explosion in their hand right away. But if they do, then you're fucked. So I'm only taking one in, I only have one too, so that's cool. Flame Imp. Very powerful, has a lot of HP and damage, however he deals 2 damage to your hero. If you can sacrifice that much HP, do it, I am doing it. Okay, we've got a healthy amount of 1 cards, but we don't have our Void Walkers in. I like the Void Walkers a lot, because they're so very strong. I mean, 1, 1, 3, that's awesome. I don't have to explain much about him. It's just a tanky card. You can when a minion has taunt, you have to the enemy has to attack this one first, unless he uses spells. Okay, Demon Fire. We have a lot of demons by now. We have Blood Imp, we have a Flame Imp, we have a Blood Imp. Sorry, we have 2 Void Walkers, so we might as well have something ready to give them more damage and HP, or we will have something ready to kill off enemy minions. So Demon Fire, yes please. This Succubus. I don't know. It's an early card, so if you're willing to play it, you can play it. It's a very powerful card. However, you have to deal with sacrificing one of your cards. So what you can do is empty your hand, only have the Succubus in your hand next turn or something like that, and then just play her, and she won't do any damage to your hand. However, if you really need it, you can play her as well. So we're putting her in as well. Drain life, 2 for 2 health. Nah, it's too weak in my opinion, so I'm not putting it in. However, Sense Demons, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 demons in our deck, so we're putting 1 sense demons in. If you play it, you get 2 random demons from your deck into your hand. That doesn't mean that it summons demons, so you just find them. Let's see what else can we do. Shadow Bolt. Unlike Drain Life, it does more damage than it promises. So, I mean, it heals, but that's not very useful right now for us. So, we're putting Shadow Bolt once in. Look, we're almost at half of the deck already with only spell cards and some demons. That's really cool. Void Terror, very powerful. When you have big cards on your field, you can just play the Void Terror and consume them with the Void Terror. Then he will have 3 plus whatever your minions had. So let's say I have a Stormwind Knight on my field with 6 and 1 HP, so I really don't want to see him die. And I have a Mountain Giant with 8/8. And I play a Void Terror right between them. Then the Mountain Giant with 8 adds 8 to this, then you have 11. 6 from the Stormwind Knight, 17. And another 8 from the Mountain Giant, you're 11. And 1 from the Stormwind Knight, then he'll have 12. A very cheap minion. However, you have to use it right, at the right moment. Else the enemy will just go, oh fuck, and use his killing abilities, killing cards. You're putting it in though, it's quite nice. So, Hellfire. It deals damage to all characters, it includes yourself. We're going to use it, even if it does damage to us. It's very powerful. Okay. 2 times? Nah, 1 time is enough. It's a basic card, so you should have it. Void Terror isn't basic, it's optional, so you can leave it out and put another 3 minion with a nice balance of HP and so on in. Like a, I don't know, let's take a look. Let's say a... Hey, why do you all have special effects and have a rare and all that? Come on, a flesh-eating ghoul, for example. Or an Ironforge Rifleman. Or what the heck, a Harvest Golem. Very useful as well. Okay, let's go back. Yes, that's the card that I meant. I unpacked this right after I finished my arena. It's too bad that you didn't see that. Hellfire, we have 1 in, that's cool. Summoning Portal. You should have that after you unpack a few battle packs. It's very useful. Your minions cost 2 less, includes Jaraxxus, but not less than 1. That means, usually when you have like Mage Apprentice or something, nah, it's not Mage Apprentice. No. Where is it? It's a 2 card. I forgot the name, to be honest. There she is, Pin-Sized Summoner. She has no rule as to how low your minions can be, so you can like play her and then play a Void Walker for free. However, if you are playing... Where is it? There. If you're playing a Summoning Portal together with the Pin-Sized Summoner, your minions will never cost less than 1. Meaning 0. So be careful when you use it. It has no other uses than making your minions cost 2 less. So I suggest putting it in is nice and all that, because it's got a lot of HP, but you have to pay with 4 crystals for that, so you have to somehow make sure that it stays on the field long enough for you to summon, for example, Lord Jaraxxus, a Dread Infernal, or even a Doomguard. But I'm putting it anyway. Bane of Doom, very nice. Summon a random demon. Basically it's a Mortal Coil mechanic, however, it summons something if it kills it. It doesn't give you a card. Well, basically it gives you a card, but you know what I mean. We're not putting it in since it's epic. I'm putting this one in though, so deal with it. Doomguard, rare. Charge, Battlecry. Discard 2 random cards, so only play him when you really don't need those 2 cards that you have in your hand, or have less than 1, or less than 2, something like that. He's very powerful, has a lot of HP, but I don't think he's worth the cost. Anyway, Siphon Soul, also rare. I don't know why all the good Warlock cards are rare, but yeah. Destroy a minion, restore 3 health to your hero. You get to destroy a card, and you get 3 health back for that, so that's very powerful as well. The Dread Infernal is very nice, deals however 1 damage to all characters, which is cool, so we're putting it in. Look, we have 20 cards already, and we're putting Lord Direxus in. Oh wow, that sounds... I'm always saying that I don't want to put cards in that you usually don't have, and at the end I end up putting them in. But I will always offer you an option of what you can put in instead of them, so please don't be mad about that. Twisting Nether is basically the Vanish of the Warlock. Vanish is a card from the row which basically sends all characters on the field back to their owners, but Twisting Nether destroys everything. So this can be a last way out if you really need it. However, we are not putting it in, because I do not believe everyone has that. So let's look at it. That looks good. So what do we need? We have our Void Walker, so we do not need a Goldshire Footman. As you can see, the Void Walker has 1 more health than Goldshire Footman does, and that's pretty cool. The Abusive Sergeant which is a common card. We can put that in, it's very useful, so there it goes. Always look at your curve. What else can we put in? A 1 card. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Okay. The Leaper Gnome. Don't judge me, I don't like gnomes that much. If you don't want a Leaper Gnome, you can put in a Worgen Infiltrator or a Voodoo Doctor to heal yourself, or to use a Life Tap freely, basically, or to heal a allied minion. Got a lot of damage, so if you attack with him once, that's cool. But I'm not gonna put either of these in just yet. I like this card, however, she dies way too quickly. I only use her in my pre-stack. The Acidic Swamp Ooze, I've said it so many times before, but it's very important. Weapons in this game are the most powerful source of damage, in my opinion, because there's only one way to destroy them so far, known to me at least, and that is the Acidic Swamp Ooze. I don't know if there's another way to destroy weapons yet, but I'm not gonna risk it. 25 cards. Okay, we want more 2 cards, so let's take a look at that. We already have 2 Acidic Swamp Ooze, pretty nice and balanced card. You may want a Fairy Dragon or a Direwolf Alpha, but the Bloodfen Raptor is doing just as well as the Fairy Dragon. So I'm gonna put a Fairy Dragon away into the deck, because I like that he can't be targeted by spells or by hero powers. He can only be targeted by other minions. Even if they are special effects, he can be targeted, so don't be fooled by that. So what else can we put in? Oh yeah, you cannot forget this sweet chap. An Iron Big Owl. I don't have to say much, he silences a minion. It's very powerful as well. Yeah, that's okay. And you may want to put in a Novice Engineer to draw cards. And because we have a few Battlecry cards, such as the Acidic Swamp Ooze, or the not the Flame Imp, I don't want to kill myself, or the Abusive Sergeant. So if you have it, use a Joustful Brewmaster to send it back to your hand, so you can use the effect twice. The Sunfury Protector is a rare card, so I'm not gonna put it in just yet. It's a very powerful card that gives adjacent minions taunt. So if you have like a Snapjaw Turtle, Snapjaw Turtle, a lot of HP, little damage, perfect minion for a taunt. So you can put this one next to it. But we're going to put in a... No, actually, we have enough 2 cards. That's cool. Let's have another 3 cards. Let's see what we have. Give your opponent a mana crystal. I don't know if that's permanent, so I'm not gonna... I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk having my opponent having a extra mana crystal that's very powerful. But this one, that thing is awesome. Every time this guy takes damage, he lets you draw a card. So basically what you do is you play him against tank cards. Tank cards usually do not have damage, or they have very little damage. Let's say like like my Void Walker, little damage. So if you get to play him relatively early, you will have a lot of cards in your hand. And if you can heal him up, even better. I mean, you can use the Justful Brewmaster to just send him back before he dies and then play him again. That pisses everyone off. Not yourself, but hey, you're not playing to toy with friends around, are you now? You want to play to win. The Cold Master is very powerful, but we have enough draw cards. So we're gonna push some cards out now. What can we push out? I think the Succubus is nice, but for damage and HP completely justified, but I don't like the fact that I have to discard a random card. So such an early card of 2 crystals is really not my thing. I'm gonna put it out. And I'm gonna put a Chillwind Jedi. Or Yeti. I don't know how to speak it out. In. You could also put a Dark Iron Dwarf in, which is very nice to have. Or a Gnomish Inventor. But I would like to have some damage finally. So, we're nearing the 5. Let's see what we have here. I don't have weapons. Warlocks do not have weapons. Too bad, really. So I'm not gonna put this one in. Yeah. We need a big taunt minion now. It could either be this one, which has a lot of HP, or this one which has a little less HP but more damage. So what are we gonna push out? We have enough 1 card, so we're gonna push something weak out. Something weak. Their corruption. We don't need that much removal. I'm going to put in a Fan Creeper because I like it. No, what did I just do? All sets. I don't know what that was. Very little HP, nice battle cry. Also a nice battle cry. But we don't need any of those right now. 6, finally. Okay, we're gonna put 1 more in 6. Maximum. If I really want one. Oh, let's see, which one could I have? The Ball of Fist Ogre is very nice. I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's very nice. It's better than a Dread Infernal, which damages you. And your minions. Okay. Got that now. Now, we're looking at the 7. I'm going to guess it looks for you like this. It's got a Core Hound, it's got a Storm Champion, it's got a War Golem. So, I have a lot of Jiraxes in, but if you really don't have something like this, or even this one is also nice, the Ravenhold Assassin, then put one of these cards in. It depends on you. I don't like the Core Hound because he's got so little HP for what he does, but has got a lot of damage. So if you can keep him alive, put him in. If you have a way of keeping him, by all means, do it. A lot of damage, but I like the War Golem because the most balanced minion that you can have. Actually, the War Golem is nice, but yeah, it's balanced. But if we keep in mind that you might just have other minions on the field, then you might as well put a Storm Champion in. Very nice. Okay, yeah, that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe. I hope these deck guides help you. Let's look at the... yeah, it looks very nice. Actually, do we put one out to put another big one in? Nah, we have enough. If you have too many big ones, they'll just end up in your hand and you cannot play them for like 4 turns or something. That's depressing, so I'm not gonna put it in there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe. Leave comments in the section below. And give me your feedback on how you play with this deck. Are you in Hearthstone yet? Maybe we can play together sometime. Anyway, so yeah, that is all. That's all I had. See you next time. Bye bye. P.S. I forgot to name the deck. Let's call it the Arrival of the Burning. Oh, really? Arrival of the Legion? Legion? Nah, it doesn't work. The Arrival of the Legion. Sounds nice, at least in my opinion. Okay, bye bye.